Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly.
Well, let's hear Kandi speak on it. Because she can turn a shade tree into a money tree. So we starting with fly above. We fly above. All the haters is beneath me. And you're beneath the appropriate note whenever you sing. So I guess that makes you flat. It makes y'all even, but I guess it makes you flat. So we get to her versus Tamar. Now, she was working this week. That's why she didn't have time to respond. Shooting commercials and TV shows and whatnot. So now we get to the real tea. It's the fact Kandi had an issue with Tamar because Tamar said Carlos King didn't have to steal from nobody on her Instagram. So her and Tamar ran into each other at something, and she was speaking to her. They was trying to suss it out. A ponderosa, if you will. Kandi says this was like when you went on strike from WeTV and we had to deal with Phaedra Braxton. If I had been big upping WeTV, it would have been like that. Just spitting in your face. So Todd was trying to calm Kandi down, and Tamar was acting like Todd was talking out of his neck to her. No, he was trying to calm Kandi down. Todd know better. Todd said, I was talking to your man and everything was fine. If I was trying to yoke you up, don't you think your man would have checked me? I ain't no bigger than a minute. Oh, Lord, Todd, that went on and on and on. You're boring. And the incident was boring because did nothing happen. Tamar just wants a moment since she has no real singing success. Now, she can carry a tune, but who's listening to her music? You may as well be one of Diddy's 8 failures. Kandi got a little bit of that brother with her voice. You know, you don't talk about my man. If you want to talk about me, you talk about me. You don't talk about my man. You keep it to me. I wish you'd keep that same energy for Heifer Joyce. Kandi said, Tamar, you can't sing, but the only headlines you get is when you're beefing with me, which is true. We never celebrate her artistry. I didn't even know the Heifer had a single out. She got a whole single out. Am I going to listen? No. Oh, Lord, people think Kandi made Speak on it just for this show? Sorry, them heifers ain't that important. She's been doing it since Raw. What? Kandi said, I am deep in the YouTube streets. Who you be watching? Well, we know who you be watching, but you won't acknowledge that you watch me. But you do, heifer, you do. That's why you stepped your fashion game up. I'm the only one bold enough to tell you the truth because I know I'm not getting shit out of it. And Speak on it is really just the child of Candy Coated Nights. I don't know why Candy Coated Nights left. We like watching you with them dinner folding tables that you borrowed from your grandparents. Oh gosh, she got a Speak on it coming with Nick Cannon. I hope you didn't get pregnant. So Kandi gets to talking about the top billing situation, and she said basically in business you gotta stand up for yourself, and if I gotta be the villain, I'll do it with a capital V. I bet you will, Kandi. I bet you will. Now, Kandi, this is a good point. I didn't know Coco made more than Taj and Lily. I mean, I guess they are more backup. I'm sure Beyonce made more. Somebody check on Michelle. Kandi also said all the promoters talk, so if Escape takes less this time, they're going to be expected to take less the next and the next. So I see it now. I see the method to the madness. Now Kandi's going over the girls changing roles from childhood to adult because when they was kids, Latasha did all the stage production and set listing, and now the girls want more input. Tamika wants to be in charge of the finances, and now we understand why, because her family stole $30,000. My goodness, it's like being married to Cecil Whitmore. Tiny is in charge of their outfits, and that's why they look like shit. Now, you know that little pit bull is colorblind. That's why you're always in black. They didn't even know if Tasha was going to do the show. So normally, Latasha will make them wait to the last minute to see if she going to perform with them, and then she's able to elbow her way in with creative direction. Oh, well, I just happen to have everything all prepared. Mm-hmm. Pretending like she's saving the day and the responsible one. I see you, heifer. And that tired mama co-signing it. Kandi's first favorite group was Salt and Pepper. Mine was SWV. I think they are the first tape that I had. Kandi brought up SWV and Salt and Pepper had the same argument on their show of who should get top billing. SWV still sold 40 million records to Salt and Pepper's 15. They got the sales, honey. They got the sales. So Kandi got irritated with LaTasha's laissez-faire attitude about this concert. But apparently there was a meaningful, or at least good for TV conversation that Kandi and Tasha had, but they left it on the cutting room floor. So then Tasha tried to blame the drama she's having with her sister and her mama on Kandi. And the truth is, Tasha, it's your fault. You and your cracky husband's thievery, allegedly. That's right. Kandi said I wasn't even speaking during the time of your theft, because she had said I slept with Jermaine Dupri and his daddy. Kandi also clears up the I wouldn't throw y'all another bone. She says I never said that, and the real issue was she wouldn't do a season 2 of Just Kicking It. And LaTasha clearly needed the check because she had to steal from her sister. And I don't know why you have to steal, because I heard crack rock's $5. So it's not like your husband's running through your money. Child, Kandi is mad at LaTasha. She almost had her video struck because she took so many clips from Speak On It to do her show. And Kandi feels like this deal is just... And Kandi feels like since Tasha got her deal, she's using any excuse she can to say, I don't want to be bothered with Escape, so she can go sing her gospel. The gospel of the thief. But now Kandi gonna read Tasha's PSA. So Kandi says LaTasha lying that it took her 4 hours to sing lead on a song that she said I didn't want to sing lead on anyway, but whatever, ho. Now we get to Kandi's main gripe. They were using the Escape's third album to launch LaTasha's solo career. And this what had her hot. This particular day that LaTasha talking about, Kandi gets to the studio, they ain't even invite Tamika or Tiny. Tasha had sang the whole song was done, and the producer wanted to put Kandi's background on the song to make it sound Escape-esque. So Kandi's problem was never with Tasha, it was with the producer for not inviting the group, and for thinking Kandi stupid enough to fall for the okie doke. That's what she was mad about. She wasn't mad about not singing solo. Cause you fly above all the haters, she fly above, she fly above. Kandi said, fix your issues with your sister right now. Why am I always your villain? Fix your issues with your family. You got a crackhead husband to worry about, allegedly. Kandi said, I ain't told you real business, but if you want me to, I can. And now she gets to, you want to clown my voice, but heifer, I'm in your group. We all get money together. And you've been singing the same run since 93. I ain't call you on it. I thought about it, but I ain't call you on it. Child, Kandi is roasting. Oh, Kandi said this voice is leading on half the hits that are your claim to fame. And that's your little secret. Every man want a woman. Oh, the same voice that has accomplished more than you with your amazing voice. Child, your album got shelved. And don't forget it. I have hits that stick like grits. You ain't got a hit without me. Oh, Lord, as she brings out her #1 Billboard gospel single, what was it? I stay praying up and pulled up. I forgot about it, Kandi. Do stay praying up. This was right after AJ passed and Mama Joyce threw that party. Y'all sing so great and so amazing, but ain't caught near headline without me going on 30 years. Kandi said, I just don't think that's godly. Neither is stealing $30,000 from your sister. That's unholy too. Her album is called Conversations with God, but you only speaking to the Lord about me. Kandi. I hope you confessing about the theft. Kandi said, buy her album so I ain't got to sing with her no more. Oh, now she talking about her crackhead husband, allegedly. So the gig the husband was talking about was when Kandi still wasn't speaking with the group. Then the shows that they did miss, they missed because of the Vi. They were supposed to get their money because they promoted the show. But then when it come time around to get their check, Tiny and Kandi ain't getting paid. Yeah, you know who pocketed that money. His name starts with an R and ends with a Y. We only got another 2 episodes, but Kandi tells us there's a lot more coming. She gave some cute reads in this. And Kandi said, I never asked Latasha's husband to take us across the street, much less manage. I was the one that got us the promoter who gave us a real deal and a real percentage. And we split all the money equally. So that's where your millions came from. So in this round of Kandi versus Latasha, Kandi won, Poisonous Turtle 0. All right, well, that was pretty much it. It was cute. It was cute.
Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly. Allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly.